Hey everybody, welcome back. Today's video is the top 5 tips for anyone new to Overwatch. My first tip is going to be customizing your reticle. First, press Start, go to Options, then scroll over to Controls. Select the hero you want to customize. Make sure your aim technique is set to exponential ramp. You want to leave aim ease in at 0, and you want to leave all the other settings at default for now. Choose the type and color of the reticle you wish to choose. The best colors are neon green, white, and hot pink. Red is not a wise choice because it blends in with the enemy's red outline. Smaller reticles promote better aim on characters such as Soldier and McCree. For this example, I'll be using McCree. Now that we have our custom reticle picked out, let's head over to the practice range and see what we can do. Now that we're at the practice range, we can see that this reticle is perfectly sized for McCree's Peacemaker. And while we're here, we can practice a little bit and make any adjustments we might need to make to get our aim a little better. Tip number 2. This is also the perfect time to go back into your settings the same way I showed you before and adjust your sensitivity. Your sensitivity should be set by a negative of 5. So your horizontal sensitivity from left to right should be 5 higher than your vertical sensitivity. So my personal preference for McCree is 65 horizontal and 60 vertical. These settings give me a huge amount of control over predicting my target's trajectory. Now on to tip number 3. Maining a hero from each class. It's more important to be able to play one of each type of hero really well than it is to be able to play all heroes decently. Offensive heroes. This is where the damage comes from. I suggest experimenting with all of them until you find one that you like. My personal favorite at the moment is Tracer. Defensive heroes, like the name suggests, are great for but in the right hands they can also work very well for attack. Keep in mind that defensive heroes are very situational and their usefulness usually depends on the map. Tanks usually act as the team leaders, should be the first ones in the fight and taking most of the damage. Playing a tank well requires a lot of situational awareness. Support. Arguably the most important people on the team. Playing a support role takes a lot of patience and focus, but is absolutely critically important to any good team composition. Now for my 4th tip, and one of my most important tips of all. Invest in a good headset and use team chat. Callouts are absolutely game-changing, as it's very important to communicate with your team. It's helpful to know that the Genji died, but Mercy is around the corner one shot, so someone in your team can quickly finish her off, or that Zarya that just killed your Genji has Graviton. But even if you don't have a mic, you should still opt in to the team chat so you can at least hear what your team is saying. This is essentially the best tip to becoming a better Overwatch player and doubling your KD, or even more so than that. I would also recommend that you practice callouts even when you're not using a mic. It might seem a little bit goofy, but you will definitely see a difference in your communication skills. Good callouts and conversation is what makes people want to play with you more. Now going into my 5th tip, I just want to say that it's important that we enjoy the game. Having fun and laughing leads to more kills, more wins, and more achievements earned. It's a fact that people that are having a good time play better than those who are not. That being said, it's also important to remember not to be toxic. It's not hard to be nice to everyone. Even if that person's not being nice to you, you can always hit the mute and block button. Let them make an ass out of themselves and just go about your day. Well, that's it, guys. Those are my top 5 tips. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, feel free to add any tips you think I might have missed in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.